Hello my dear students, good evening. Today we are discussing the important question answer from the chapter Heredity. Already we have discussed some questions from this chapter, okay? Yes, let us start with the first question. I hope all are ready to listen the class. Okay. Yes, let us start with the first question. Here, read the question properly and note down the question. Pure short pea plant is crossed with pure tall pea plant represent the results obtained in F2 generation of monohybrid cross with the help of checkerboard and mention the ratio of the types of the plants obtained. Okay, here short pea plants, so that is pure short pea plants. Pure short pea plants means they are homozygous condition, means they are having the uh, small t genotype. Okay, then crossed with the tall pea plant means they are having capital T genotype, pure tall plant. Okay, then represents the results obtained in F2 generation of monohybrid cross with the help of checkerboard and mention the ratio of the types of the plants obtained. Yes, please note down this question. Yes. What is the parental generation plants? Parental plants. Parental plants. They are pure breeding tall plants and short plants. Tall and short plants here. Genotype of this parental generation is, just write the genotype, that is capital T, and here short plants, small t. Okay. Then what are the gametes produced here? Gametes. So that is capital T and here small t. Okay. Then what are the F1 generation plant? F1 plants all are having the genotype capital T and small t. But these plants, all plants were tall plants. All are tall plants. All are tall plants. Okay. So in the F1 generation, the genotype is capital T, small t. But all the plants, they are tall plants. Okay. So now we have to obtain the F2 generation plant, F2 plants. So these F2 plants are obtained by selfing the F1 plants. Means the F1 plants, they are self-pollinated and these F2 plants were obtained. Okay, please note down this. After that, I will write the checkerboard. Okay. Yes, now F2 generation plants. F2 generation, that is capital T, small t, capital T, small t, when they are self-pollinated. The gametes produced are capital T, small t, capital T, small t, then capital T, small t. Okay, so these are the gametes produced by these plants. So to check the different combination of plants, different types of plants obtained in the F2 plants, we can use the checkerboard. Here. Okay, here gametes you should write. Gametes. Okay, capital T, here small t, then here capital T, small t. The first is capital T, capital T. When you add this, then capital T, small t, then capital T, small t, and small t, small t. So here you can observe capital T, capital T. So that is one plant. Capital T, small t, two plants, and small t, that is one plant. Here, these both are tall plants. Then this is the dwarf plant, or you can say short plant. Okay. So here they ask write the ratio of the type of plants obtained. Here, three plants are tall plants where the capital T is present, and one is the dwarf plant, that is the ratio is 3:1. Okay, so this is how the F2 plants were obtained. Please note down this or try to practice this. I hope you know these all things, but try to practice it once again while listening the class. Yes, I know these all things you have practiced in your classroom, but so don't waste the time. So when you see the question, try to solve that question yourself. Okay, so that will be helpful to write the answer in your board exam. Next question. When tall, that is genotype is capital T, P plant is crossed with dwarf, that is the genotype is small t, represents the result represent the result obtained in F2 generation of monohybrid cross with the help of checkerboard and mention the ratio of varieties of plants. So this is also same question. So what we have discussed again here, they mentioned the genotype here, but in the last question they had given the word pure tall plants. Pure tall plants means they are homozygous condition. Okay, so that is the difference in between these two questions. Here already they had given the genotype. Please note down this question. Okay, so this is also same question. So here the parental generation, practice it once again, parental generation. So they are having the tall and short plants or dwarf plants. Your capital T, the small t. What are the gametes produced? Capital T, small t. And F1 generation plants, they all are having the capital T, small t combination. Okay. Then F2 generation, that is obtained by, you should write that F2 generation is obtained by selfing the F1 plants. Then draw the checkerboard. Write the gametes. So in this capital T, small t gametes are produced. Write this in the both the column. Here capital T, small t, and here also capital T, small t. Then add this like this, capital T into T, T into T, T into T. Just multiply this and write it in the four columns. Okay, so that is the checkerboard. And don't forget to write their phenotypic ratio, means the types of plants obtained in the F2 generation. Okay, so that is the question. Please note down this. Next question. Mendel crossed the plants bearing red flowers, that is capital R genotype, with the plants bearing white flowers, that is small r, and produced a progeny from them. The plants with red flowers obtained in F1 generation were different from the plants with red flowers of the parental generation. Why? Explain with the reasons. So this is also a repeated question from the old question paper. Please try to solve this question and write down the question first. Here, Mendel crossed the plants bearing red flower, that is the capital R. Capital R is the parental generation, with the small r, that is the white color flowering plants, that is the parental generation plant. Okay. Then the plants with red flowers obtained in F1 generation were different from the, so here in the F1 generation, gamete R and R. Okay. So this is the F1 generation plant. So the plants obtained with flowers, with red flowers obtained in a F1 generation were different from the plants with the red flowers of the parental generation. Why? Explain with the reasons. Here, this capital R small r plant, that is also producing the red color flower, and this RR plant also producing the red color flower. Then what is the difference between these two plants from parental generation plant and F1 generation plant? Here, this F1 generation plant, that is having the, that is the heterozygous condition. Heterozygous means R and R small r, means where the capital R is the dominant allele and the small r is the recessive allele, where the capital R is expressed and small r, that is the white color, is suppressed, means which is not expressed, so it is called as a recessive allele. Okay. Then here both are the dominant alleles. So that is the difference between the, and it is in a homozygous condition. So that is the main difference between these two flowers. Yes, let us see the answer. Please note down the question. The cross between RR red and RR white results in all F1 offspring being heterozygous. Here, due to the principle of dominance, the dominant allele R masks the effect of the recessive allele, that is the small r, causing all F1 plants to exhibit red flowers. Difference in genetic makeup, parental red flower, so that is the capital R. Homozygous dominant, that means both alleles are dominant and no recessive allele is present, so that is in the parental generation. F1 red flowered plants, heterozygous, RR means one dominant allele is present and one recessive allele are present. So the recessive allele, though mass, it is still carried by the parents to the next generation. So like this, you should write the answer. Please note down this question. Next question. Write the difference between the sex chromosome of man and sex chromosome of woman, and sex of the child is determined by the father. Please note down this question. Sex of the child is determined by the father. Here, the first question. Write the differences between the sex chromosomes of man and the sex chromosomes of woman. Here, the sex chromosomes of man and here woman. Okay. Here, the sex chromosomes of man, that is the XY chromosomes. Okay. Remaining all 23 pairs are same, but here one X and one Y chromosomes will be there. But in woman, two XX chromosomes, two X chromosomes will be there in the woman. Okay. Then here, the male gametes in man, it may contain X chromosomes or Y chromosomes, either X chromosome or Y chromosome. But in case of woman, the egg or the female gamete that contain the X, only X chromosome. Okay. So here, the sex determination is also same, where the X chromosome of father fuses with the X chromosome of mother, the zygote will develop into a female baby, and the X chromosome of Y chromosome of father and X chromosome of the mother, when they fuses, the resulting baby will be male. Okay. So like this, the sex chromosomes in male and female, they are different. Sex of the child is determined by the father. How? This is also one of the important question. Sex of the child is determined by the father. Here, total 23 pairs of chromosomes are there, means total number 46 chromosomes are there in a human. But in male and female, 22 pairs of chromosomes are same. 22 pairs of chromosomes are same in male and female. But the 23rd pair that determines the sex, that is different in male and female. So in case of male, XY chromosomes will be there. In case of female, XX chromosome will be there. Okay. Then, during the formation of the gamete, so these will undergo the meiosis. These sex cells, they undergo the meiosis, and the gametes, they are haploid. Either they contain X chromosome or Y chromosome. That is in case of male. But female, when they produces the gamete, they are also haploid. But all the gametes, all the female gametes, they contain X. Always they contain the X chromosome. If the X chromosome of the male gamete fuses with the X chromosome of the female gamete, then the resulting baby, that is having the XX chromosome, that will grow into a female. If the Y chromosome of the male fuses with the X chromosome of the female, then the resulting baby will be XY, that will develop into a male baby. Okay. So the sex of the child is determined by the father, not by the mother, because the males are heterogametes, means they produce XY chromosomes, and females, they are producing only XX chromosomes. So that is the reason. Okay. Please note down this question. Next question. The gene for brown colored hair is recessive over the gene for black colored hair. What is the hair color of a person who has inherited a gene for brown colored hair from the mother and black colored hair from the father? Here, please note down this question. The gene for brown colored hair is recessive. Okay, so that is recessive. The gene for black colored hair is, so that is the over the gene for the black colored hair. So I will take capital B, that is the dominant, and the small b, that is the brown color recessive. What is the hair color of the person who has inherited the gene for a brown colored hair from the mother and black colored hair from the father? Here, the boy, so he inherited the one gene, that is the black color gene from the father, and uh, another gene, that is the small b, that is the brown color gene from the mother, because he inherited both the colors. So the parents, they are having the bb, means black color, small b, I will take as a brown color, brown, black. Okay. So here you already given that black color is dominant over the brown color. So here the person who is having the father black colored hair and the mother brown colored hair, he inherited the both the genes. So his hair color, that will be black, because black is dominant over the brown color. Here, the plants bearing round yellow colored seeds are self-pollinated, represents the result obtained in F2 generation of dihybrid cross. With the help of checkerboard, mention the varieties of plants obtained in F2 generation. Here, the plants, please note down this question. After that, we are solving the answer. Round yellow colored, so their genotype is given. Seeds are self-pollinated. Represent the result obtained in the generation of dihybrid cross with the help of checkerboard. Mention the varieties of plants obtained in F2 generation. Okay. So here F1 generation plants are already given. That is F1 generation plants. Their genotype is F1 plants. Their genotype is capital R, capital R, capital Y, small y. Then capital R, capital Y, small y. So this is the genotype. And the gametes, they are self-pollinated, right? And the gametes produced, that is capital R, capital Y, capital R, small y, small r, capital Y, small r, small y. So these are the gametes produced in the F1 plants. Okay. So from the F1 plants. So when these gametes fused with the another gametes, the same gametes. So what are the types of the plants obtained? That is that we can solve using the checkerboard. Okay. So let us draw the checkerboard first. Okay, you should write the gametes here. In the first row, then so here the gametes I will write in these two columns here and this term column, that is capital R, capital R, capital Y, capital R, small y, then small r, capital Y, small r, small y. Then capital R, capital Y, capital R, small y, small r, capital Y, small r, small y. So these are the gametes. So let us write the plants. What are the type of the plants obtained in the F2 generation? Just I will take this row with, you have to multiply with these four. Okay. Capital R, first one capital R, capital Y, capital Y. So here round yellow color seed producing plants. Just I will put the right mark here. Then see this one gamete with this one, second one. Capital R is there in both and capital Y is there, but here small y. So this is also round yellow color seed producing plant because capital Y is there. So just concentrate where the capital R and capital is there. So that is the dominant, means which represents the color or the type of the plants, and the small alphabet that represents the recessive. Okay. Here capital R, small r, capital Y, capital Y. This is also same. Round yellow color seed producing plant. Here capital R, small r, this is small r, and here capital Y, small y. Okay. So this is the first row. Then second row, this one, capital R, capital R, capital Y, small y. Okay. So this is also same. Round yellow color seed producing plant. Then next one with this gamete, capital R, small y, small y. So here you can say that they are round color, but they are not yellow seeds. They are green color producing seeds. I will just put the dot mark here. Then capital R, small r, capital Y, small y. So this is also round yellow color seed producing plant, and capital R, here capital R, small r, then here small y, small y. So here also small y is there. Here also small y is there. So this is also round green color seed producing plant. Okay. Then next one here small y is there. Just I will write it properly. Small r, capital Y. Here just multiply with the first gamete. Here capital R and here small r. So capital R, small r, and both are having the capital Y. So I will write the capital Y. This is also same round yellow color seed producing plant. Then here small r, here capital R. So I will write capital R, small r, and capital Y, here small y. So capital Y, small y. So this is also same round yellow color seed producing plant. Then here both are having the small r, and capital Y, capital Y. So here they are not round. Here small r is there. So wrinkled seeds, but yellow color flower, yellow color seed producing plant. So this is the different variety produced here. Then last one, both are having the small r, but capital Y, small y is there. So here also wrinkled yellow color seed producing plant. So here it is also 2. And the last row, this is having the small y, here capital R, capital Y. So capital R, capital Y, small y. Okay. Then next one, capital R, small small y is there. So this is round plant, but it is not producing the yellow seeds, round color seeds, but not the yellow seeds, green seeds. So this is also similar to this. I will put this dot like this. Okay. Then small r, yes, this having the small r, this is also small r, but capital Y is there, small y, here capital Y is there. So this is also wrinkled but yellow color seed producing plant. Last one RRYY, which is wrinkled green seed producing plant. Okay. So here you have to write the ratio of the types of the plants obtained in the F2 generation. Just check the round. Just I will write it shortly, but you should write in the sentence round yellow color seed producing plant. Round yellow color seed producing plants means which is having the capital R, capital Y in their combination. Here just I put the right mark, no, just observe that. Here 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Just a minute. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Total 9 plants. Then round but green color seed producing plant. Okay. So here just I put the dot mark. No, just observe that they are round green color because small y is there. Capital Y is there, not there in their combination. So that is the round green color producing plant. So 3 plants were there. So total 3 plants. Then wrinkled yellow color seed producing plants. Here wrinkled yellow where the capital Y is there but capital R is not there. So just see the star mark here. First 1, 2, 3. Total 3 plants are there. Then see the last one which is having the small r and small y, that is the wrinkled green, that is 1. Then what is the ratio of the plants obtained, different types of the plants obtained in the F2 generation, that is 9 round yellow seed producing plants, then 3 round green seed producing plants, and 3 wrinkled yellow seed producing plants, and 1 wrinkled green seed producing plants. The ratio is 9:3:3:1. Okay. Please practice this. So I hope you know this, how to form the checkerboard here. But when you practice the different question, it will be easy for you people. Okay. Please practice this. It will be helpful for you. Okay. While I'm solving also, if you are solving yourself, then it will be helpful for your exam, and cross check with this answer. Okay. Yes. I hope this one is clear. I will move to the next question now. A man with blood group A marries a woman with blood group O, and their daughter has the blood group O. Is this information enough to tell you which of the traits of blood group A or O is dominant? Why or why not? Okay, please note down this question. No, this information is not sufficient to determine which of the trait blood group A or O is dominant. Blood group A can be genotypically IA, that is AA or A0. Hence, the information, the given information is incomplete. Next question. Please read this question properly. Red flowering, that is having the genotype capital R, 4 o'clock plant is crossed with the white flowering, that is capital W, 4 o'clock plant. There are 25% red flowering and 25% white flowering and 50% hybrids are obtained when the F2 generation, obtained in the F2 generation. Then what are the characteristics of the plant F1? What are the characteristics, how they look like? And show the results of F2 generation with the help of checkerboard and mention the genotypic ratio. So that is the important question. Please note down this question. Try to solve this here. The parental plants, parental plants, they are red color flower producing and the white flower producing plant. Here, red color flower, the genotype is, what is the genotype? When they are crossed, when these two plants are crossed, capital R is the genotype. Here, capital W is the genotype, right? Then, what are the gametes produced here? You should write these all information while you are writing the answer. Okay. Here, R is the gamete and here W is the gamete. Then, F1 plants, here, capital R, all are capital R and capital W. So, these all plants are hybrids, means hybrid plants means which are having the intermediate color, means they are neither red color flower producing plant nor white color flower producing plants. They are intermediate plants. Okay. They are intermediate plants. So we can say that, so they, in the question, write the characteristics of the F1 plants. All the F1 plants, they are hybrids, means They are neither red color flower producing plant nor white color flower producing plant. I can say that they are pink color producing plants, means intermediate color producing plants. Here red color is also not expressed and white color is also not expressed here. Okay, so that are the characteristics of the F1 plants. Please note down this. Next question. Sorry, next step of this answer. So F2 generation plants. So here F2 generation plants are obtained when the F1 plants are selfed. Okay, selfing of, self pollination of F1 plants. Okay, F1 plants, self pollination of the F1 plants. So that is the where the F2 plants were obtained, where RW, capital R, capital W, and capital R, capital W. Okay. So here R and W, two types of the gametes produced. So if you using the checkerboard, we can obtain the new combination produced here. Okay. So here in this column, I will write the gametes. Here capital R, capital W, and capital R, capital W. Okay. So when you add this R, then R, W, sorry, W, R, W, then this W and R, I will write R, W, then W, W. So here, the plants which are having the genotype RR, in out of 4, only one plant RR genotype is produced, that is the red color flower producing plant. Okay, the RR genotype plant, that is the red color flower producing plant, and two plants they are having the RW combination, that is the hybrid plant, means which is forming the intermediate color, neither red color nor white color, and one plant that is having the WW genotype, that is the white color flower producing plant. So here we can write the genotypic ratio of these plants, or the ratio of type of plants obtained, that is 1 is to 2 is to 1. 1 red color flowering plants, 2 intermediate plants, and 1 white color flowering plants. So why RW is not a red color plant because, or white color plant, because here R is not able to completely dominate over the W. Okay, so the one allele is not able to completely dominate over the another allele, hence it is a incomplete dominance. What we can say here, law of dominance is have dominance that has some exceptional cases. So this case is also same, where the one allele that is not able to completely dominate over the another allele. Okay, so like that we can say this. So this intermediate color is obtained. You can write the ratio and you can see that 25% red flowers and 50% hybrids, that is intermediate, and 25% white flowers are produced. Okay, so like this you have to solve this question. Next question. According to the Mendel, what are dominant trait and what are recessive trait? What are dominant trait and what are recessive trait? When there is a crossing between the two organisms, the two different characters, which one is expressed in the next generation, that is called as a dominant trait, and which is not expressed, so that is called as a recessive trait. So this is in a simple words. You should write that in a sentence. Okay. Please note down this question. What is dihybrid cross? What is the ratio of the plants obtained in the F2 generation of the Mendel's dihybrid experiment? Okay. So this is also a 4-mark question. And the first question is for 2 mark and the B one, that is also for the 2 mark. Please note down the question. What is dihybrid cross? A dihybrid cross means the mating experiment between the two organisms or two plants or to any organisms that are which are identically hybrid for two traits, which are having the two traits, or you can define this breeding experiment between the two organisms that are both heterozygous for different traits, means which are having the two different characters. So mating between the two organisms which are having the two different traits. So that is the dihybrid cross. So you should write the proper sentence for this. What is the ratio of the plant types obtained in the F2 generation of Mendel's dihybrid experiment? That is 9:3:3:1. This is the phenotypic ratio. And what are the varieties of the plants obtained in the in the monohybrid cross, the types of plants, that is 3:1. Yes, this is the multiple choice question, but this question was asked in the last year question paper, so I kept this question here. Okay. Pea plants with round seeds, that is capital R, are crossed with the pea plants with wrinkled seeds, small r. The percentage of plants that are having the capital R genetic makeup in F2 generation. Okay. Here, what you have to write, what you have to find out. In the F2 generation, the capital R genetic combination, the percentage of the capital R genetic combination. Okay. Here, I will solve this shortly. Capital R plants crossed with the small r. F1 plants all are having the capital R small r combination. In the F2 generation, when when F1 plants are self, so R and R gametes are produced and capital R small r gametes are produced, right? So here capital R, that is one plant, and capital R small r and small r. So these are the plants obtained in the F2 generation. Here, the percentage of capital R genetic makeup in F2 generation. That is, out of 4 plants, 1 plant is having the capital R combination, that is 25%. The correct answer is 25%. Then if they ask what is the percentage of the capital R small r genetic makeup in a F2 generation. So here 2 plants, they are having the capital R small r combination, that is 75%. sorry, 50%, not 75, 50%. And one plant having the capital R combination, that is 25%, and small r combination, that is also 25%. Okay, so the correct answer is 25%. So dear students, like this you have to solve the important question from this chapter. Please practice the dihybrid cross experiment and monohybrid cross experiment both. So very important for your exam. So I will stop the class here. Then I will continue in the next class. Thank you.